that advance have cured death.
Jog off! We're still vassals, slaves.
What's up, people? I'm back, and today we're playing Not for Broadcast, as I told you guys at the end of yesterday's stream. Now you may be wondering, why don't you have the camera on today? It's because I'm just so sexy, I might actually cause you guys to explode from how hot I am. I just didn't feel like it today, though. Here, if you really care, you can see this. That's me. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. Also, this looks really loud right now, and I'm getting scared. But I'm hoping it's just the music in the beginning right now. So I guess we'll find out. Don't really remember where we left off last time. I think we talked to the two people, or like the new party leaders or whatever. And I totally forgot how much of a story-intensive game this is, because I'm used to just like playing, but we actually do like some reading. So be prepared. And I've also decided that just like Mind Scanners, I think we might replay this a couple times to get like the different endings, depending on how many more episodes we can get out of this. So yeah, you're in for a wild ride with me controlling your news feed. The best media channel you've ever seen. Now before we get into it, don't forget to follow the Twitch if you are watching this on Twitch, whether live or as a VOD watcher. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, or else these mommy milkers will disappear. I don't know. I'm just thinking of something random. I don't know. Let's fucking play. And I hit play and it says day question mark, so I'm not excited for this. Not gonna lie. I don't know what's going on. But usually these scenes are like what we're gonna start checking in next. So I'm thinking it's like COVID related stuff. I know they just updated this, so that's probably what it's got to do with is COVID related stuff, but I don't actually know that for certain, and I'll keep an eye on the volume. If I got pause to turn it down, I will, of course. Oh, music stopped, so it must be loading in. Day question mark, the lockdown. Oh god. Oh god, this looks loud.
Oh, thank God you're alive.
I am alive.
The floor manager. Are you okay? Alex.
I'll wait for her to stop talking. I'm gonna turn it down.
Get it together. Look at the broadcast screen. Just look at it. That's all
Monkeys.
out since you went down. You have to fix
Oh,
it.
that's right. We got electrocuted at the end of the last one.
See? They're all over it.
Babies.
Bastards. You're going to need a full charge to clear that many off. Hold down the big button until it's fully charged. Then release it.
What are these? It's not COVID.
Excellent, Alex. We're broadcasting again. They must have built up while you were napping. Usually it only takes a tap on the button to clear one. Look,
Huh?
there's a lone one climbing now. Zap it off before it starts to mess up the signal again.
Is this something I have to pay attention to now?
Great. That seems to be the last of them.
Oh
For
no.
now. Right. We're about a minute out. Get the adverts
Oh,
loaded up.
okay.
I've got to deal with my pet idiot. And Alex, keep your ears open. You'll hear them climbing up the tower. Don't let them build up.
Internal use only? I don't know. We're gonna hear them, she
This has
said?
no credibility, Jenny.
Well, a lockdown,
No
it must be like
professionalism.
they're all at home, so.
It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be. It's ramshackle and characterful, and I expect you to know the difference.
I don't really remember the controls, to be completely honest.
Of course, Megan's placed them
Well, it's
properly,
easy for us
but
to
I
just
can't
kind of
see it,
flick.
can I?
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
What does it say? Actor Lawrence
Decided to take his chances on the
Blundersnatch
wild
reminds
streets, eh?
you
Rather than endure another
something
romantic
about
comedy.
the government.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
She says she's not talking to you.
Yes, I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
I'm kind of glad that during this part I don't have to talk that
okay,
much.
10 seconds. Break a leg, everyone.
Preferably a furry one.
What?
5, 4, 3,
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
and I'm Megan Wolf.
Oops.
Main stories tonight.
Snugglefuck? It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehug's toys
Oh, I didn't
woke up
even-
simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs we had so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements.
Oh my god, I really gotta get
All the
used to
more
this.
reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and tight.
This frightening new development means that even those previously thought to be relatively safe, like the young and fit,
Feels scary,
must take
look.
care to watch their backs and keep their ears open for the soft steps of sinister feet.
Huh?
Going stir crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out, and the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some
Oh my god, I'm like kind of panicking because
Dramatic
I'm.
reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behavior in homes across the country.
I don't really
I'm not talking about the model planes that occupy so
remember
much
how to play
time
this.
in the Donaldson household.
With dating options limited, many house sharers, in particular students, are finding solace in co-tenants they'd previously rejected as unfuckable, indulging in an activity that has become known as snuggle tugging.
Are you really?
Old dogs, new tricks. Bad boy celibacy Johnny Handsleeves announced today that he just
I'm
can't
glad I
wait
can hear
until
them,
his
though, really
lockdown's
clearly.
over so he can start his new career.
It is, of course, up to each of us to choose how we spend this
I also
brief
love how
spell of
crazy
collective
he looks compared to
unconsciousness.
her.
But if this photograph, sent by the man himself, is anything to go by, Johnny seems to be making some interesting decisions with regard to his time at home.
Making his announcement by drunkenly shouting at his neighbors from the steps of his temple accommodation, Johnny was heard to repeatedly yell, "I'm gonna open a fucking florist," before failing to get back inside his house and slipping it off over a low hedge.
Epic.
I'll take a dozen roses, Johnny.
The shape of things to come? In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of doctors David Wong and Ingrid Svorsborg Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of the Svorsborg and Horgans
I'm gonna pick
as
this
they've
one.
come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination. With a recent vote naming Helvetica Svorsborg and Wongensvoord
What?
the most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
Wow, Roman army. She's going nuts. Zap, zap, bro. No. Flash red. I think if I like charge it up for like slightly bigger shocks there, I don't have to press it as much.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But everyone knows time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why baths take so long.
That's right. And as everyone will tell you, the deeper the bath.
The quicker the relativistic forces of temporal causality will have a
What?
measurable effect upon the fixed dimensional parameters of your environment.
Yes, I've said that many times.
Papers, please. With the
Huh?
lockdown becoming ever more rigorously enforced, having a
She's
passport
referencing
is
the
becoming
game.
increasingly important, Alex.
The government caused controversy today by announcing a fresh charge of passport fraud with an imaginative form of
Oh
punishment
god,
for
my
those found guilty of this brand new, but
brother-in-law
incredibly
took my
serious
passport.
crime.
I'm gonna start getting in
what's
trouble.
being called a draconian measure, the government has reinstated the ancient right of trial by custard.
You sit in the
Just
chair
like in
and
the
you
old
fall in the
days,
custard.
If you float, you're executed on the spot. But if you sink, well, you'll go well with profiteroles, Jeremy.
And Advance speaks out. With the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world, Advance HQ released a curious statement this
A
afternoon.
curious
In the
statement.
accompanying release, they asked us to stress that
This
the people
guy,
have been
100%.
listening, and that this should be taken as a response to how the people
He's
really
way better than her.
We've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire.
Oh, someone just
Jeremy,
dropped
or we're
something
all in
upstairs.
trouble.
Let's play that statement.
Good evening. One of the many new jobs I have.
They
in
like this guy
short
more, I
time
can tell.
Is to liaise on a daily basis with the department.
The
of
snuggle hugs won't
Relation,
fuck
and
off,
they
bro.
Have made me aware of these. Now these are genuine requests from citizens for permission to go outside. Now I would like to share a few of these with you tonight. Under the loose heading of what the fuck is wrong with you people? How difficult is this to grasp? I'd like to start with James.
I'm so glad I have the
Says,
subtitles when I turn away. I can still see what's going on.
there's a duck in the park that I like to try and feed on a Friday. I call him Mr. Quackington, and I think we're really
I just
starting
got
to
them, bro.
bond.
I
No,
zapped them.
James, They make their hives in parks.
Oh.
And Katie, from self-righteous on sea, wants to go
Fuck
out
you guys.
so she can deliver homemade meals to the elderly. No, Katie, stay at home.
No meals for the elderly.
Casserole's dire, and Shirley can get by with tins of creamed rice from the 1950s. And you, Lewis.
Yeah, I think
from
just rolling the
Campbell
charge is
Bamblebury,
easier.
Those screams you heard in the alley last night behind your house are best
Oh, why?
left
What?
to the police.
Well, that's
Now, I
true.
want to make this as clear as I can. Think first. Stop sending me stupid, sodding requests and stay inside. Pretend it's not happening until we tell you it's all over.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Ridiculous stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be probing heartthrob
Probing?
reporter Patrick Bannon, while I take a deep dive into some controversial opinions with two familiar faces.
And then, in our third segment...
Bro, my
considering
fucking
the
switching is
proprietor
on
also
point.
Working from home, there's going to be a bloody quiz.
I can't wait.
Don't do that.
And in a moment, Jeremy Grumpelson and I will be asking controversial
Grumpelson.
CEO Sophia Remington where it all went wrong.
And psychic scientist Dr.
Bro,
Delia
so
Lyle
good.
will be joining us, presumably to provide a bit of false hope.
Maybe she'll tell you how you're going to die, Jeremy.
Too late. I'm certain it happened months ago.
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
You fuckers. Snuggle hugs.
First tonight, how do we get
Epic.
here? Where are we going? And most importantly, who's to blame?
Who's to
Joining
blame?
us from her villa on the island of San
This woman.
Palmerino is CEO and socialite Sophia Remington.
Thank you for having me,
Who's
Megan.
this?
I am loving your hairdo, babe.
And from her crystal heating laboratory in what I assume is a garage in Lower Huffington, Doctor, it says here, Delia Lywell.
Thank you for inviting
Who is
us
she,
to your show.
Us?
Don't. Miss Remington, your toys are rampaging across the developed world. Your company is worth less
I
than
gotta remember
my
who's
annual
who.
salary, and your country's president recently called you a national disgrace. Have you
She
taken
doesn't look
your
that
eye off
happy.
the ball?
Oh, honey, you're so cute when you're angry.
Huh?
The thing with you folks over there is you have an island mentality. You can't see the bigger picture.
So, what is the bigger picture?
The bigger picture is
Hello?
lithium batteries.
Oh no.
Our toys have been running for upwards of 71 days now with no signs of them slowing down whatsoever. Imagine what that means.
Isn't
for
that a
the
good
future.
thing?
It means we don't know when the hell this lockdown's going to end, doesn't it? You don't seriously believe Remington's
Oh,
systems are
okay, I
lifeless.
didn't have to censor that.
Lithium batteries are gonna change everything, tiny ogre. They're gonna power a new transport system, make technology portable. Hell, they might even take
That's
it to
fine, but
space.
like not in your fucking crazy
How do you make them with
little
everyone at home?
minion gremlins.
Oh, don't you worry about that. Thanks to the work of thousands of tiny hands, they're already
Oh my
running
God.
the production line. Times are good for Remington's Fist.
But surely you have no future.
Excuse me, hello, yes, if we might. This is our area of expertise.
Who's our?
Multinational economics?
Future, Mr. Donaldson, to which we are all...
At least my switching is pretty good.
Yeah, okay, I'll bite. Why not? There's clearly nothing better to do. So, what is your scientific process tell you about the future of Sophia Remington, Doctor?
We see her on a balcony.
She's gonna get pushed
Foreign
off.
soil, but not foreign land. An age will pass.
Fascinating.
Wasn't it just?
Delia, you are amazing. We have to fly you
Hey!
out to the island to do that to my guests. They're gonna love you.
Unfortunately, all flights are grounded because of your tiny, deadly stowaways.
Not all flights, honey.
Huh?
D.
She's got a private jet.
To you, Maggie. The more the merrier. Bring your swimwear.
Miss Remington, you seem completely ignorant to the seriousness of the situation.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
mean,
take
come on.
any responsibility at all for the global
How?
crisis?
Why would she?
It's a trap.
It's not a trap. Why are you helping her?
She seems fun.
You bet your ass I'm fun.
Ah,
Please
I don't
answer
have
my
to
question,
censor
Miss
ass
Remington.
either.
Listen, Are lithium batteries the most incredible invention the world has ever seen? Probably yes.
Okay.
But in fact, who am I kidding? It is definitely yes.
Okay. Hi.
But will they
I'm
last
not mad at
forever?
you. Sorry. I'm mad at these
One
little
day, all
gremlins.
the Mrs. Snugglehugs will
I
just
didn't even see you were typing
It'll
in the
be like
chat.
a miracle. And then
I'm
we can
so
all go back to
focused.
the grand tradition of buying products again. Because I really don't mind telling you this, it is really hitting our bottom line. Except for sponges. We seem to be selling an ass load of them.
Sponges.
Dr. Lywell, do you have an indication
I'm
of when
sorry,
or how
Salsa.
this
I know
might
he's like
end?
he's streaming though
It's not
too.
an exact science,
Not even a real one.
but our senses tell us that there will come a day when there will be clouds in the sky, the grass will be rich and verdant, and the birds will sing at dawn, and that shall be the day
What?
we walk forth again.
I find that strangely comforting.
That could literally be any day.
Well, let's hope it's soon.
Clouds, grass, and birds. That's literally every day.
Let's hope it's not too soon. I'm kind of hoping we can make it to the 100 days. It sounds good on a
Oh.
commercial. Besides, if it lifts now, the children will have to go back to working normal hours.
Well, let us ask the eminent professors for 100th day.
No.
No, let's not, eh?
I'll drink to that. Stay strong and party on.
Sophia Rimington, Dr. Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
When we come back, we'll be
They're
reaching
still
out
run off.
around the country to see what's really happening out there.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these sandwiches.
Well, she's a Hindenburg-sized fuck-up.
I mean, she's fun at a social level.
I wouldn't want to be on her
I
board.
got an achievement for that.
Christ, no. She's gonna drive that company into the fucking ground.
Okay. Oh.
But now, more than ever.
Oh.
Dave, you're not gonna
He
believe
really
this,
scared me.
I've decided to come home. Listen, I'll call you back at the next break and we can talk about how I get me job back. Cheers, Alex. See you, mate.
Huh? My job is his job. No.
Down lovers.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time coming. Yeah, exactly. You said it. I've said it.
He's not
You
gonna
must
get
know,
his
you're
job
stupid.
back.
I just don't want it getting back to him that it came from us.
Huh?
Hey, no, Jenny. You're not backing out on me now. We're in this together. It's gonna work. We'll get him. It's okay. You're on the balloons.
Oh, surprise party?
No idea how old he is. 40? 70? Yeah, ready. Okay, coming back.
Eventually.
In 5, 4.
Salsa.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm back to the National Nightly Now it's time to take a trip around the country.
Oh my God.
To hear how the lockdown might impact the nation from some friendly faces. Joining me are respected.
Not this. Not these two again.
And author of Alan James's Kites, Alan James. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me,
joining
Megan.
me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for
It
having
really
me.
is a pleasure, Katie. I enjoyed
His
our
audio sucks.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
Oh, you thought I left? Yes, I did.
I was staying at a hotel after an international holiday.
I'm so busy trying to like fight off these little gremlins.
Heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept. And as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly
Oh my
people
God.
much worse off than me.
Exactly.
Look at this guy, he's so angry.
Definitely. And I've had to refund every single ticket, even the cheap seats.
Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah. People have been quite rude about it.
No.
They seem to realise you've already spent it filling the beach house with beef.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
The beach house with beef? The cum gremlins? Yes. They're awful.
Unbelievable.
What was that?
You're unbelievable.
So, Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we...
I didn't mean to flash to her.
Very, Megan. Not to sound dramatic, but this could be catastrophic. Unemployment has skyrocketed.
Well,
and
yeah, we're
frankly,
all
it
like
will be a
stuck. They're
miracle
gonna
if
kill
local
us.
Businesses can survive this.
There you go.
Oh!
Again, spreading this latest
I'm gonna get in
liberal
shit again.
hoax. That's what they want. They want us quiet. They want us compliant. And they want us inside.
Why is he doing jazz hands?
How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Well, no, but
They're literally attacking me right now.
Die every year from regular toys. That's a lot of
Oh no, it's
people.
just the guy saying that COVID was a conspiracy.
You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
He makes an excellent and persuasive point, Katie.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the enemy of truth.
She's agreeing with you, Alan.
Well, then I must be wrong.
Alan, are you now recanting your statement that these toys aren't dangerous?
People are saying they're just like normal toys, and that's simply
take a little peek.
true. Corrupt media lies.
And Katie, how do you respond to Alan's claims that Mrs. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all?
I suppose I guess I'm agreeing.
They're agreeing.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are saying this Mrs. Snugglehugs
Kill him.
situation will
I
all
can't.
blow
Look at this
over,
sandwich.
but it won't.
Yes, right, exactly. We need decisive action from the government. We need huge financial support to protect our workers and our businesses. We need to support the
They're
vulnerable,
agreeing. This is
and
weird.
We need
To repent. Exactly right, Katie.
No.
We brought it on ourselves with all our liberal indulgences like art, cake, and healthcare. We need to act now and begin sacrificing our firstborns.
Look at him putting all that salt on it.
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all successfully come together as a community and perform the ritual,
Get a shot of him.
hopefully perform the ritual, the great ancient.
I don't care if it ruins my fucking shit.
Katie, could it be any worse?
Luckily,
They
over
love
the
watching me eat a
years and
sandwich.
advance, they've invested heavily into health, so the system can actually bear the strain.
Is it lucky that the llama lords have unleashed a
The
horde of
llama
man-made
lords.
monsters on its own people to conceal the enemy within?
Will you just stop?
They're in the same room.
The Global Alliance of Fish People are amassing an army. Amassing an army to kidnap
That's you. That's what you sound like. That's you. That's what you sound like.
They're low-key fucking.
I don't sound like that.
They hate it.
You do, Alan. You do sound like that.
And that's why no one wants to be your friend.
Oh.
I've got loads of friends.
No, you haven't.
I don't think you do, Alan.
Yeah, stop lying, Alan. Yes.
Not lying. You are.
Oh, good
He's gonna
one.
cry.
Oh, good one.
He's crying.
Well, I'm telling.
Oh, maybe they're
Alan
brother and
James,
sister.
Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. Some real food for thought there from two of the territory's leading minds. Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to
He's
be
like,
bringing us
fuck.
an up-to-the-minute
Not a
report
sandwich.
of the
Kill the
status
llama god.
of the nation. Over to you, Jeremy.
Thank you for what I'm sure was a reasonable debate, which really contributed to the national conversation. Next, out on the streets, someone who's always doing exactly
Our friend's
that.
gonna get attacked by
Patrick
snuggle
Bannon.
hugs.
Are you there, Patrick?
Hello, Jeremy. Yes, hello. I'm here. I'm here live.
He's gonna die.
The quality of the broadcast today. Couldn't find any cameramen or women brave enough to come and join me, so I'm out here on my own.
Right, and can you tell us what it's like out there?
Yep,
Why does it smell like? Oh, I know why it smells like vinegar down here.
My question, Jeremy, is just how long? I mean, could there be danger lurking just around the corner, waiting to end the fledgling career of this young, promising journalist before his full potential?
My mom puts cleaning vinegar in laundry sometimes to sanitize it. I was getting like really
I don't
concerned.
think there's any danger of that, Patrick. What's that on your jacket there?
Oh, that's actually a sponge.
A sponge.
What I've done here is made a snuggle-proof jacket, Jeremy. The network didn't bother sending me any PPE. So I've been
But they
forced to
snuggles
improvise.
hate
In
sponges.
fact, showing the sort of resourcefulness that would make me an ideal candidate for, I don't know, for example, an anchor position starting whenever they'd like.
From your point of view, Patrick, just how safe are our streets?
Not safe at all, Jeremy, not safe at all. I'd recommend people staying inside, following government advice, and not putting themselves at any risk.
Don't put them at any risk.
Unless, of course, like me, it's for groundbreaking journalism reasons.
And just where are you, Patrick?
He hates him, bro.
I'm in the street, on the street.
Which street?
Why is he unwanted?
I'm to hear you, actually, Jeremy, there.
Which street? Which street are you on?
Oh, which street am I on?
No!
Oh, God. I'm just looking for a sign. There it is. I'm on
Bannon Avenue.
Yep.
He's probably in a green screen.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the sign. It says there.
Like Patrick Bannon.
Oh yeah, That is like, that's strange, that's a weird sign.
Oh my god.
Where are you really?
I'm on balance. Alright, fine, I'm not.
He's in his
I'm at
house.
my mum's. I'm at home, to be honest. Alright, fine. Well, I mean, I'm in my bathroom technically, but
Yo, he's taking the shit on live television.
It's terrible out there. I don't want to go outside. They're everywhere. I'm sorry for lying.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick. We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
You hear that sound?
They're gonna break into his. He's gonna die while shitting. No.
I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there. A tiny fist tapping
fuck,
on your
no.
door there.
Oh fuck, Jeremy, shit, no! Oh bollocks, Jeremy.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household implement, ready to bash in the heads of lying little roving reporters.
But you're lying, aren't you?
Oh no.
Oh shit, fucking, listen to me, you bastards! If you're out there...
Oh my god.
Piss off, you little fucking snuggle.
He's gonna die.
Too talented to die! Oh, too talented, what the fuck? Okay.
He's hiding in the shower.
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off.
He's controlling them, bro. He's smiling. He likes it. I exposed him.
What do you see, Patrick?
No! He didn't even close the door, bro. Oh no!
Thank you, Patrick, for that.
He's happy about
Showing
it.
the nation, and more importantly, management, just where you belong. It's time for another break, but when we come back, we'll be happy to take your mind off the world for a little while.
Got him again.
And who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles.
Oh, I hit that too soon.
After this.
Oh well.
Right.
Who cares? Fuck Jeremy. Oh. What? What did he say? Tap him on the head? Did you just say there was one loose in the studio? Oh, the glass is broken.
Sometimes you're the alien and sometimes you're the cow.
I'm gonna fucking die here, you guys. I didn't know this was a horror game.
No, I'm not.
Die.
I'm not going to. I don't have to.
I'm hoping he's only gonna show up
No,
here.
you're being a child. I'm not. I'm
I
not.
guess I'll hear him going right in our ears. Quiz show?
No? No. Oh, 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Nightly. Well, welcome back.
Fuck off.
We know isolation isn't easy, so finally tonight, we have something a bit different for you. Even though some people felt it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense, other, more important people
This little fucker.
overruled those people. So it's time to find out who will National Nightly win, and who will National Nightly lose.
Fuck off, he says. Good thing I switched it.
So, how do we play? Well, joining me is a man who knows all about playing. It's Tommy Harris. Hello, Tommy.
Oh no, he's not gonna just show up in front of us. Like I said, at least I hear the gremlin sounds.
How are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
Ah, yeah, I think I heard about that actually, yeah.
No, here comes Mr. Look at, I paused and look at the demon. I'm about to die. Because of you. Well, I'm not gonna die. Smack him around the face.
Yeah, you called during nap time, so...
Of course, that's my fault. So, why don't you
No, it's just like an isolation
Look, this
thing.
is censored. You're watching porn.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask contestants
What the
to go around
heck,
the territory,
man?
3 questions about
Yo.
what else
You're in your pajamas and you reek like cologne.
those people
Yeah,
are
because
gonna
I
get
like
a
to
chance
smell good at all times of the day.
Oh my god.
And
Get out of
what are
here.
you playing
the
for,
chat,
Tommy?
though.
Drum roll, please.
Huh?
Put in the chat though.
Jeremy.
Oh.
Jeremy. Thank you.
Zunda Moss.
Oh! What is that, a bra? A jockstrap?
What is that?
It's my athletic support.
It is a jockstrap! No!
So,
Oh, well then, what a fantastic prize.
See you later.
to win this one
No, it's my brother, everybody.
prize, Jimmy.
I believe we have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
I've never been so excited, Jeremy. And can I just say, I love you. Both of you.
Bro, I just gotta help them. The pandemic, smack them all in the face. They're done.
I love you. In a way. Tell us about yourself, Angie.
Well, what can I say?
My name
My
is...
name is Angie. Always
He's
has
getting
been.
more aggressive, bro. I got 12 minutes of this shit.
And my dental hygiene has been described as acceptable.
Ew.
Brilliant! Right, well, shall we get this shambles underway?
Absolutely, John. Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please?
We haven't got a clock.
Yeah, I did ask for a clock. So,
Well, why don't you start, and I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Time starts. Now. Question 1. When is my birthday?
The 13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
That is absolutely correct.
So how does he know what exact time?
What is my favorite color?
Crushed praline 4.
Huh?
Correct. The color of my nipples.
What?
And finally, Angie dear, what is my star sign?
That's a trick question. You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
Unbelievable. That is correct. Stop the clock.
Wow, that really was tough to watch. How did you do, Tommy?
Well, Angie, my love, you got every single question right. Which of course means you lose and win absolutely nothing. Thanks for playing, Angie.
Huh?
Bye. Do we have another contestant on the line at Jellybean?
We do indeed.
Jellybean.
We should have Sonia Artleach. Are you there, Sonia?
Of course I am, Jamie, darling.
Thank you for being here, Sonia.
Little fucker.
There you are, Tommy. Mwah.
Let me guess, you work in theatre, don't you?
Is it that obvious? What gave it away?
Sorry, I was too busy taking a screenshot of the gremlin. I got in trouble.
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
I hate him.
Well, if you must play this game, I am a theatrical
Bitch.
agent. I represent
Bro, I want to beat the fuck out of this toy. I'm so strong. I go to the gym every day.
carpet burn.
Bro, I'm literally muscle mommy.
And how's the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have closed the theatres, shut the studios,
Got him.
and
I just
boarded
farted in
the
his face.
cinemas, but they won't get
Like that.
me that easily.
How are you managing without any work?
Due to a savvy clause in all of my artist contracts, I am able to.
I thought I couldn't click on him for a
from
second.
their unemployment benefits.
What?
Wow, that certainly is sharp.
Standard stuff.
So she takes 15% from every actor's EI.
Are you speaking to us from?
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs down.
And who's this?
Oh, well, you know, when they gave the order,
No.
it was actually
I'm glad there's no zapping anymore, but now I got this little fucker to deal with.
No fucking way.
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you how bloody brilliant you are?
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We've got time,
Well, if it's not too bold,
Oh my
I
God.
think I am in love with you, Mr. Harris.
What?
No, it's not too bold. That's all right. Don't worry.
Hey, I'd love to show you some of my stuff. I've been working on some new shit.
Well, at least you're already aware.
During lockdown,
They already wear shit.
workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much younger children, haven't we?
People still let you near their children, do they?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah. I've been developing some shows for younger children.
No.
Well, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we, Gerbil?
Gerbil.
Absolutely dying to.
Right, so, what do kids love?
Candy.
Timely child support payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers.
That's right. Animals! So,
I
I'm
like-
trying to address the things that kids need to know, but through a medium that they'll understand.
What, that giraffes' pussies are really high?
I think, yes. I think so, yes.
Jeff's one of my best clients, aren't you?
I am. Yeah.
Clients, is she a hooker?
What we've been working on is called
The king of the jungle's mortgage rebate.
Oh, I thought you meant like stuff about animals, not stuff about life.
I see. Does he have a broker?
He does. Yes. He's a porcupine. How did you know that?
Well, your work is universal, darling. It speaks to people.
I'm going to say something to you, mate. I think you're onto something here.
The bear,
yes.
No.
This one is much better.
I love Jeremy's face because I am Jeremy in soul, body, spirit, everything.
He's a very sad bear because all of
Depression.
the
Depression.
think that he'll amount to
Depression.
much, and they claim that
Depression.
his plays are lazy and derivative.
I think you're onto something, man.
Now, Mr. Bear is a tragic figure. Picture this. He's at his lowest ebb. The trees are closing
Fuck you.
in. He can't even face his salmon, can he? But
Oh,
then
he's
meets
anorexic.
someone that will change his life forever.
This is fucking gripping.
That's right. He meets a wise old octopus.
What?
Who takes him under his wing and says, "No, Mr.
An octopus and a bear, bro. Classic.
Sad. You're not
Just like that.
all the other bears. You have this ambition and these dreams."
Such fucking dreams.
I think I love you, Jeff.
Huh?
And what you need to do, Mr. Bear, says the octopus, probably doing an 8
Fuck you.
gesture or something.
What you need to do to find
I don't care if I lose viewers.
crazy old forest is you need to set yourself more realistic goals. It's called Mr. Bear Lowers His Expectations.
Oh no, never lower your
You taking
expectations.
yourself to new depths. So what do you want children to take away from this?
Oh, fuck shit, fuck.
What?
I said a more realistic worldview.
Are you alright, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
No, stop. How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Well, all the animals learn a thing or two about inevitable mediocrity.
No,
Mr. Bear
never.
settles down near to his parents' cave, stops trying to make his band happen, and he goes into bear telemarketing.
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end.
Oh my god.
We end on a big musical number. Oh, there's dancing.
No.
Oh, it's very repetitive. So
Oh,
it's catchy,
I
but
I
not
still he jump.
too
He,
challenging.
whoa, he
Well,
jump scares me
if
every
you
time.
like,
I think there's
could
two
go
in
get
here.
my boombox.
Yeah, you know, I might be able to. Hang on. Can we get Angie back?
Why not? The more the merrier, as they say at orgies.
And orgies. Orgies? Sex?
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I? Coming up in a moment, it's the world premiere that nobody saw coming.
Lights!
Or wanted.
Wow.
At all. I can only apologise in advance for what we're all about to endure.
You turn this shitting thing up. Well, there's all sorts of creatures.
Oh no.
Down on Dangly Doodle Farm. Like wise old Mr. Octopus with way too many arms.
Is he doing sock
There's
puppets?
Mr. Pig and Mr. Cat, they're always in good moods. But that's cause they don't know they'll soon
He's doing
be
his sandwich.
sliced up
Huh.
into food. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to turn into despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there?
I don't even care about the multiplier.
That's where your dreams go to die. Mr. Raccoon wants to go to the moon. He'll end up.
I don't even know how the multiplier works, not gonna lie.
Mr. Porcupine thinks he'll read the news at 9. He'll end up as a janitor who stinks of turpentine. Mr. Tiny Mouse thought he'd own a massive house. Ended up in a bedsit where he can't control.
Look at her face!
Mr. Horse thought he'd go into professional sports. Now he's an alcoholic and he's on his 3rd divorce. Mr. Bear,
I guess I
what's that over
can't go
there?
back to the same ones or what?
Place your life becomes an endless questionnaire. Mr. Bear, what's that
How does
over
Angie know the
there?
choreography?
That's where your hopes go to die. Lower your
No, she's getting down on her knees.
Maybe you could get a job in telecommunications.
Never lower your expectations.
No matter how you
Unless they're unrealistic, like demanding everyone follows you like Jesus. But otherwise. Why is he in his bed still? See, there you'll never win an Oscar. That's not even true. I hate this already. That's a fucking lie too.
Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's a tramp who thought he was a millionaire. Mr. Bear,
she's a tramp.
What's that over there? That's where self-esteem goes to die. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the disappointment that is waiting everywhere. Mr. Bear, what's that over there?
I did that perfectly.
That's where your schemes go to die. That's where your dreams go to die. That's where dreams go to die.
Why is she in a devil costume?
Sure we'll all still be singing that
I'm glad that they
tomorrow
didn't like
morning.
make me deal with that guy
That's it
during
from
that
us
scene.
for tonight. Many thanks to all our guests. I look forward to seeing them all again.
Maybe she's just doing it for
But before we go, Alex,
viewership?
I wondered if I might have a word. You see, I've had my eye on you, friend, and I've got to say I'm
Who's
not
Alex?
liking what I'm seeing. You keep letting me down, chum.
Or is she like the devil,
Playing
and
it
that's the whole
safe.
point of this?
Making the dull, boring choices, failing to
Oh, wait,
assert
I'm
yourself.
Alex.
No one likes a pushover, Alex. You know that. And frankly, chum, you're acting like a bit of a wimp. Alex, will you give away your passport so my super rich sibling can abandon us all? Sure. Here it is.
Is she like? Is this like the end? Is she like shaming me for my
Can I have the money we
choices?
need for food so I can go around the continent on a jolly? Sure, Susie. We can always eat your grandma when we run out of food.
So he's saying I was a little bitch,
Take charge.
or she's trying to tempt me to do it
Aren't
anyway.
you tempted to just lay down the law? You know what's hot, Alex? Other than me.
Creepy.
Confidence.
She's saying I gotta like grow some balls.
Power,
Is that what she's trying to tell me?
Control. We're all drawn to it, like rats to the piper. Don't you care?
I wonder if this is
where
one of
the
the
sun
endings,
goes
because we're
at
gonna
night?
keep playing and get other.
We will, we'll find out.
Scratch my foot.
Look, far be it from me to try and lead you down the dark pathway, although.
Or maybe she's talking about what's to come.
But imagine, just for a moment, that none of this was real.
It's not.
It was just some
Existence
stupid
is
game
made up.
where you could just do it all over again if it all went wrong.
Oh, so she's saying like,
Imagine if
don't play the
Sam,
good path because you
Charlie,
can
and
just reload.
Susie were just characters.
I see what she's saying. Well, I'm gonna do it how I want to do it, and then I'll come back and fuck it up later.
Just being bad, you know.
You know, I don't have to be bad
For the hell
now.
of it. For the hell of it. My
Where's
name's
my-
Megan Wolf. Have an evil night. Ugh.
So I guess what she's trying to say is like, be evil now, but I could just come back and be evil.
Fine. Babe, I don't care if this is a dream, a bad trip, or a shock-induced coma. I did not sign up to be dressed like a slag, doshing out wristies for a 20. Alright, I'm a
Okay.
professional news anchor, not a fucking bogan.
So why do they want to talk to me?
Bad enough that he makes me do that unconvincing accent the whole time. I mean, look at this. My skirt's so short you can see my jute. Alex,
Huh?
why don't you wake up? You fucking perv.
I can't hit these. Whoa! Wait a minute! Ah! Oh, we're dead. So is this the first ending? I don't get it, or is this just part of the game? Oh, I guess it's fancy work. Yay! Love Labor's hugged. I don't know if this is part of the game or... Okay. I'm not gonna go through the archive. I need to see what's going on. This cannot be the end, so what was that all about? Bro, are we like tripping balls right now? I do like this game. I like how they kind of break the wall like that. That was weird. From like the whole sequence of the entire game up to that point. Very different. 153 for a rude awakening. The rhythmic beeping of the heart monitor brings you slowly back to consciousness. Opening your eyes, you're greeted by a semicircle of concerned faces. Your family by your side, a reassuring, familiar sight in these new surroundings. You blink a few times to clear the sleep from your eyes and bring everyone into focus. You feel a hand on yours, gentle but reassuring. Sam, there with you as always. Their expression, understandably concerned, is somehow more, I get it, affectionate than ever. I got super mega shocked, dreamed up that whole sequence with the snuggle buns and the lockdown, and now I'm waking up in the hospital from it. I get it. Their expression, understandably concerned, is somehow more affectionate than ever. We knew you'd be okay, never doubt it for a second. And if I ever see that Bozeman... You squeeze their hand back and attempt a wink. The worry lines on Sam's forehead fade a bit. Lord knows you both got enough to be anxious about without your health being thrown into the mix. With a final smile at them, you turn to the rest of your family. Just as you feel Susie's absence, you notice Charlie fidgeting, clearly trying not to look worried. As soon as you turn to look at him, you can see Charlie tense up, his concern clear on his face. So, you're definitely good, right? He finally asks, quickly looking away. I'll be fine. Leave the blanket alone. Charlie's face drops as he plants his hands firmly in his pockets. Avoiding Sam's gaze, you notice your mother staring listlessly out the window. Despite all of your best efforts, she's not been doing well lately. Are you okay? Your mother starts, your call clearly shocking her out of reverie. She turns to you and smiles, and you're grateful to see the increasingly rare recognition in her eyes. Yes, dear, of course. How are you feeling? You smile warmly and nod, but before you can respond, a doctor bustles in and ushers everyone out. She asks you, for what feels like the 100th time, how you're feeling. Surprisingly well. Excellent. There's no sign of any real damage, just a bit of shock to the old system. Pardon the pun, she smiles. Not that we'd recommend you do anything like that again, of course. After a couple days rest at home, you should feel right as rain. She turns to leave, but stops at the door. Oh, and the private room in care, the doctor gestures to your room, which you notice looks rather expensive, has all been paid for by Mr. Bozeman. He left those flowers and said not to worry and take the rest of the week off. He'll see you Monday, apparently. Seems like the least he could do. Thank God he paid. I know America's got crazy hospital bills. Although this is probably in the UK, but still. A burden to bear? With bear spelt like bear? You come home from a particularly late shift to find the kitchen lights still on, which isn't normally a good sign. Everyone's usually in bed by now. Softly opening the kitchen door, you find Sam sat at the table. Bills and papers are strewn in front of them, as well as what looks like to be the second pack of biscuits. They give you a quick kiss as you take a seat next to them. Sam frowns and goes back to the bill they're holding. Hey, sweetheart, just looking at the numbers again. They look to the door to the pantry, now converted into your mother's bedroom. We've been doing our best, but I think Cassandra really needs a nurse to look after her now. Suddenly, the bills are all you can see. I've been staring at the numbers all night. Tears in their eyes, Sam takes her hand. There's just no way we can afford it. I'm so sorry. The kitchen table swims before you. Sam stands up and pulls you into a firm embrace, but all you can think of is your mother, and how you can't afford to help her. What would your dad be thinking now? Is this the utopia advanced promised? You stare at the door to your mother's makeshift room. What is that? Tomorrow you'll need to tell the kids, and then book an appointment at the transition center. What else could you have done? Not much. Like, I'm doing, like, really, really good at making as much money as I pretty much can. I think the only thing, I guess, is that if I didn't pay for Susie's trip. Sam's out with work tonight, and Charlie's staying with friends. The house is yours. You order a takeaway, have a couple of drinks, and decide to relax in front of the TV. Not a great selection tonight, but surely something to watch. Comedy, horror, action thriller. I like comedy. Let's have some funny haha. The humor's a bit hit and miss, but the joke about the kiln as you bent double in laughter. Wiping a tear from your eye, you spy something reflecting the light of the TV under the coffee table. Curious, you reach down and bring it into the light. As you pick it up, you remember the note Sam left for you. Hey sweetheart, Charlie lost Susie's present. Would you mind looking for it tonight? As you hold it closer, you're surprised to find the gift's actually an engraved lighter for Chippy. She claims the nickname's affectionate, but Charlie still scowls every time she says it. You're not sure Sam would approve. The accompanying note from Susie explains, Urkistan has a long tradition of glorifying the art of starting fires. Thought you'd like it. Don't do anything stupid, Suze. Hopefully it's just a souvenir, not a new pastime he's picked up, or about to pick up. It's nice that she thought of him. She's like trying to get her brother to do arson. Oh, you like, missed a month. It's time to finally go back to work, bro. I like this part. I wish they had a bit more TV stuff, but I also know how to record it as a people. You can only record so many scenes instead of animation. And I guess I could see why they put the story stuff in to increase gameplay and stuff, like the game time, playtime. That's what I'm thinking of. Why can't I? Oh, I know why.
What? You're fired. What for? Facial sabotage?
Jenny, problem?
Huh?
I want her fired today, now.
Don't worry, Kath, it'll be alright.
No, it won't be alright, Kath. Pack up your weapons of optical destruction and get out.
You realise you're beginning
I'm supposed to be playing these, I think.
I mean it, Kath.
I don't really care.
Stay where you are, Kath.
Oh.
Jenny? This is not Jenny's decision, Jeremy. All yours.
Uh-oh.
It'll be alright, I'll talk to Boxman.
Oh, good. You can tell him I'll return his wife's casserole dish at our dinner next week.
I don't have 3, I guess.
Jenny.
Well, my whole area's just been fried.
I'm sorry, Kath, you're gonna have to leave.
Her? They're firing her? Why?
Letting it go to your head.
She nearly blinded me.
10 seconds,
I thought we were
everybody.
all part of a team these days.
Things are better, Jeremy, you know that. Just stop being so high-minded.
I keep looking for this now. I guess I don't have to do that. I'm pretty sure that part where they wake up, that's the end of what the early access was. This is all newer stuff now.
The establishment strikes back. The World Council has agreed today to impose punitive sanctions on the people of this country.
The sanctions, which are broad-ranging, include restrictions on the supply of oil and gas, food,
Angie.
clothing, and even some medicines. But how should we react? We asked the public.
What are your reaction to the sanctions?
Well, it's fucking outrageous. My mom needs insulin. Am I supposed to get her transitioned?
Yeah,
What's the
that's
government doing
a
about
good point.
It? Eh?
It's like Russia. We're living in Russia.
Thanks, Patrick. Important stuff.
So I guess I'm picking the interviews when I pick the images.
Concerns with the following official statement released earlier today.
The international sanctions declared against this country today by the World Council remind us that now more
Wait,
than
so
ever,
we're getting sanctioned, or they're sanctioning us? Like these lists?
Since coming to
Oh
power,
God.
we have eradicated poverty, and as a consequence, seen crime fall to levels previously thought impossible. Our schools, hospitals, and youth clubs are thriving, and our transition centres have enabled many thousands to unburden their loved ones with dignity. In any sane world, we would be held up as a model to emulate. Evidently, this is not that world. The privileged few have lobbied, and now they
I can't tell if it's her government that's sanctioning us, or if it's the world government sanctioning us because they hate us.
Other progressive nations of the world to continue to trade, visit, and share their cultures with ours.
Oh, we got it.
Do not
Good.
be afraid.
Do not be afraid, she says.
We are a team, now more than ever. And this team is on your side. Thank you.
I don't like her.
Reassuring stuff.
More angry.
But what do you, the public, think of our refreshingly different government? Robin Short found out.
I was wondering if you could tell me what you think of the government.
What? That shower of iridescent pricks, punishing success and
I like how
rewarding
Robin
success.
laughs and loves it.
They're taking this country down the bloody Swanee. And it's not
And
just
people
me.
agree.
So my wife Iris, she agrees.
A whole lot of problems. Protests were
She
held
said
today
whole
at the
wrong.
controversial
Or is
construction
that the joke?
site
Oh,
for
yeah.
Religion's Fist's physics-defying MOOBs project.
I'm glad that I
Since
didn't
digging
put the
straight
moves
through
in,
the
I
earth
guess.
began 6 months ago, The project has been beset by problems, including localized tremors and the heat deaths of many of the workforce.
Oh my god.
Residents of the nearby town of Calamity today converge on the construction site.
I'm just gonna keep picking angry. I don't give a fuck.
Placards, demanding a suspension of digging until safety checks can be carried out.
Of course, that's half a world away.
I like her
What does
face.
this country think? Patrick.
What's your
I have a
opinion
cut
of
on
the
my
Move
knuckle, it
project?
hurts.
It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. What's to stop it, right? Dropping out the other end and just falling forever.
Gravity?
No, it don't exist.
Oh yeah.
Pipers at the gates of dawn. Commuters in the capital.
It actually would be significantly weaker if we had a donut-shaped Earth, I think, anyway. Would it not?
Silent protests were held outside underground stations throughout the capital, bringing a
Against
pleasantly
what?
surreal quality to the morning commute.
Unless, like me, you have a phobia of mimes.
But how do we, as a country,
I'll
really
put the mid
feel
one.
about Disrupt? Robin?
Do you have any feelings about Disrupt?
It's all a bit noisy for me, really. As Mother always said, leave the rebelling to the rebels, Malcolm.
Injury time? Fierce
I should
rival
put probably a
doctors
happy
David
one.
Wong and Ingrid Sforsborg and Horgensford
But
today
I also
sent a
really
joint
listening, to be
statement to the
honest.
service appealing for an urgent shipment of supplies.
After breaking into two warring factions, things seem to have gone from bad to worse for the ill-fated expedition. They look like they could really use some supplies, Jeremy.
Or possibly a peace negotiator.
But with
Well,
the pair
happy.
arguably being their own worst enemies, how should we feel about sending them the resources they need to carry on? Patrick Bannon found out.
Surely
I
you
like
can't
how in
be
my
happy with
dream
supporting
Patrick
both
died.
sides in a conflict.
Oh, it's all just good fun, isn't it? Anyway, you can't just arm one side, Patrick, you silly fool.
Oh my god.
We should definitely send them supplies. They're still people after all, even if they are having a bit of a tiff.
I am not a number. Applications
Okay.
finally opened today for the new Advanced Team membership cards,
Oh.
a scheme by the government to allow fast
Oops, sorry.
access to all
I did not
public
mean to smack my
services
mic.
being introduced daily.
My webcam's being a little poopy dookie.
Will be recognised as legal identification by all major organisations, including the police, banks, and rightfully, pubs and bars.
It might not be
And
so
of
bad.
course, there's no charge, Jeremy.
It all seems too good to be true.
Yeah.
Well, you've always been a cynic. But most importantly, what should you, the public, think about the new team membership cards?
Angry.
Team membership cards?
Absolutely
Same guy.
bloody not. That's the thin end of the wedge, isn't it, Iris? First it's, can I see your identification, sir? And then it's, would you mind bending over the table,
Oh,
sir?
no!
So Sergeant State Educated and Constable Regional Accent here can stick their truncheon up your derriere.
crikey!
They should call them what they are. They're bloody ID cards. Oh, for Christ's sake, what
They
is it,
agreed with
Iris?
him.
I'm really not happy, Algernon!
Oh,
Sorry.
Crikey.
crikey.
And finally tonight, getting stuck in a shameless attempt to cash in on his bad boy status, shamed celebrity Johnny Hamsleeves announced a new
Okay.
line of real ale at a press
Hamsleeves.
conference earlier today.
The new brew, entitled Headbutt Ale, in reference to his controversies of last year, promises a night you'll pretend you regret.
Oh my
Or possibly
god.
pretend you remember.
No, I know I'm so
what
loud.
should we
This
all
is
think of
ridiculous.
Johnny's latest attempt to market his notoriety? Patrick?
Disgusting.
I'm glad it's like the same people.
Later tonight, in a break from our usual responsibilities, Jeremy will be taking popular rapper Jesus to task over his street credibility.
Not
And then
Jesus.
we'll both be meeting
What
the
the
team
fuck's
behind
going on with my
the
keyboard?
fame
The little
that's got
stand is being a
critics
cunt.
buzzing with anticipation.
That's all coming up on
C-U-N-T, I
tonight's
said it.
National Nightly News.
Oh no. What's with these wavelengths going all hooky dooky? Hokey pokey. Oh my god.
First tonight, let's return to our main story.
With the shine coming off Advance's popularity,
Good.
And the honeymoon period pretty much over.
the National Nightly News has spared no expense in bringing you the response to today's sanctions from across the continent.
Ooh.
Joining us to help digest this shocking development are Prime Minister Peter Clement from his home in Lamfordshire.
Good evening, Jeremy.
And
I
from
like him.
Uzbekistan, Foreign Minister Ivan Vodovich.
It's a great pleasure. Miss Wolf, you like...
And from Svenland, Minister of Mojo, Bjorn.
Hey, everybody.
No.
Minister Vodovich, your country pushed especially hard for these sanctions. Any regrets?
My only regret is I was not able to see the face of my old friend Peter Clements when the results of the vote were announced.
Oh
As
my.
you say, he has one up in your bottoms.
Huh?
In Finland, we try not to gloat, actually, because it's seen as really ugly and dangerous to some small creatures, yeah?
Oh, don't
Why is he
worry,
like half
Minister,
Australian,
I
half
go
Swedish?
way back. He's a wind-up merchant who can't put for shite.
Pete,
Just trying to get a rise out of me.
you're like a man who load dissidents onto train to labor camp, not because of love of country, but to make up for size of his tiny penis.
Oh, God.
I'm the vodka, Ivan.
No more than you. I see you on election night with mouth like man thinks he's singing beautiful
That's
lullaby.
true, that was funny.
But actually he's squealing like a pig in hands of Randy Big Dick Farmer. Eh?
Actually, we Svenlandians, we aren't size obsessed. We value passion, yeah? Like the way we spoke.
Why is it he's lost his accent? He's like, I can't do it anymore, guys.
It's all well and good. And high and mighty, but where were you for the actual vote, then? Our finger in each other's fjords?
Actually, that's kind of racist. And if you must know, I've had like a really tiring afternoon and my tongue is very sore.
Oh my God.
Prime Minister, with Advance's popularity on the wane...
You don't have to bring that up at every given opportunity, you know.
Peter, he's like man who think he's sniffing flowers in his beautiful glade. But he's actually standing under outflow pipe from shit factory.
Oh my
at
God.
shit flushing time. On day of village festival of shit. I tell him this at 19th hole.
Minister Vodovich believes that left to their own
I don't know if I caught that bleep on time.
Nature of all beasts.
However, in this country, we think our citizens are capable of being more than beasts.
Oh.
Pathetic idealism.
Minister Björk, Svenland has long had radically different traditions and culture from the rest of the world, and yet it peacefully coexists. Why do you think that is?
Well, you know, I think maybe the world sees us as something they can actually spiritually be enlightened to, yeah?
Yeah, or maybe it's the orgy houses.
Sometimes, when foreign dignitaries come to visit us, they're actually quite skeptical, actually.
For the
So we take
orgies.
them on a visit to the Donga district and show them what like a progressive
Oh my
enlightened
God.
society looks like, yeah?
Shit of bull. Svenland is like woman who thinks she make best cake in village hot baking contest. And then when she slices it open, it's just full of piss. And
Oh
cum.
my God, piss and cum.
That's just really gross, actually.
Svenland is a teeny tiny country. With population smaller than number of people, Peter Clements is sex with his teeny tiny penis.
It's not all
Penis.
about size.
Penis. I love it.
That's what Peter Clements always claimed.
I'm talking about population size.
And I'm talking about Peter Clements' teeny tiny...
Oh, fuck off, Ivan!
Oh, Prime Minister, please.
It's so easy to sit on your pile of money and gloat, isn't it, pal?
Oh my
You're
God.
a shite leader, a fucking god-awful golfer, and quite frankly, as
Golfer.
old man used to say, you're a bit of a cunt.
Prime Minister, please.
It's you who is cunt.
Minister Vodovich, please.
Your people are fucking starving, pal.
We will see how
Oh, I
old
missed
these
that
young
one.
people are when the sanctions start to bite.
I thought I had
You
time.
think your man like big scary wolf person terrorizing village, when actually a pathetic goose person searching puddle for tiny dropped off penis.
Why are you so obsessed about small cocks, mate?
In Finland, we believe
I
that
missed
the size
it
of
again!
a penis isn't as important as the love it contains, yeah?
I was so busy trying to like.
Okay, if everybody could just calm down.
You're so smug on golf course. They are like man who fuck pig and somehow we give her birth
So much
to
cussing,
beautiful
bro. I don't
ladies.
even cuss this much.
But now you start to see, yes? The people never happy. It's never enough.
It's certainly true that Advance's popularity
It's
is...
on the fucking wane. Yeah, let's go with this bollocks again. Shall we? Actually, you know what?
I'm so glad he picked him instead of
I'm
her.
done with this.
Prime Minister, please don't storm out.
No. I have had enough of you, Mr. Jeremy Donaldson, and your Snyder side. You think you could make a better job of things, do
Yes.
ya? Because it's not that fucking easy. Let me tell ya. Your channel is a fucking disgrace.
Oh my God.
You insinuate and edit against us and pick
I
the
mean-
headlines so people don't trust us. The sooner you
It's
roaring
me, but-
monsters are taken into public ownership, the happier everyone in this country will be.
Well, we've not got long until the adverts, so.
I'm sorry for the outburst, Miss Wolf. Julia thinks very highly of you, and I know you're.
He
not
just
the
hates
one making the
Jeremy.
editorial decisions.
It's
Do any
me.
of you have anything you wish to add about the sanctions?
My work here is done. I like man who happy he lie down with fatty, drunk, easy girl from village inn.
Oh my God.
Discover in morning. He wake up next to beautiful news report.
I'm guessing.
You know, I think it would be a terrible shame, yeah, if the people of your country were to suffer because of teenage grudges and personal rivalries, yeah.
Thank you. Prime Minister?
This country.
Gets the mansplaining stance on.
Civilized, creative, inventive country. We're not scared of these sanctions. There's no wolves at our door, only the best of people striving to help out. So no, Ivan, we're not afraid. In fact, I doubt we'll lose a wink of sleep because we're strong.
Okay, everyone likes this.
And
For
we
now.
don't back down to bullies.
And on that note, we have to wrap up.
Ministers, Prime Minister, thank you for joining us.
We'll be back after these messages.
Wow, that was insane.
Peter, it's so easy. So many buttons to push.
Piss off.
Well, I see you at Graham's this weekend.
No, I've got meetings. Some tossers impose sanctions on the country.
Well, shit.
I mean, wow.
So that happened?
It did.
Monsters.
Public ownership.
I think I have investments in this company, which is why I put it on there.
Clean the village when actually you are just puppets on your king of evil city head puppet
Government censorship should show up in blue.
Okay.
Same as regular censoring.
That's so loud in my fucking ear. Advanced blue waveform?
Are you still meant to bow?
So I guess we'll have to censor some government stuff now because they don't like them anymore, or what?
Have they given you the Crown Prince report?
What?
Megan?
This is Jeremy, and he'll be interviewing you.
Yo, thanks for having me on your show, man.
It's quite alright.
Yo, just a quick one. You're not gonna ask me about the chin party.
Live in 10 seconds.
Cause he put that get up on himself. I'm just saying.
Going in 5,
I'm guessing we're starting with Megan.
3.
Hoping.
Welcome back. I'm Megan Wolf. Later, we have an exclusive first look at a theatrical sensation everyone's going to be talking about. But first, it's time to go over to the culture spot with lovely old
I
Jeremy
really don't know what the
Donaldson,
fan's about, to
who's
be
joined
honest.
by a very special guest. Jeremy.
Thanks, Megan. I have the honor and privilege of being
I have a
joined
temperature
by
issue
hip-hop
later.
royalty. He's been called the son of the streets and the father of truth. Not sure how that works, but whatever. Let's welcome Jesus.
Thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, it's a real honor to be here on the show, the news. You know, as a kid on the street,
I'm guessing that's a mechanic
I used to
for
watch you
later.
through a window of the shop, so to be here right now is crazy.
You've had quite the journey to be here today. Can you tell us about it?
Well, you know, I try not to, well, you know, the past is the past, and I don't like to dwell on it.
I understand.
But yeah, man, the streets is all I remember. Like,
Oh, okay.
my mother donated me to a charity shop soon after I was born. Elderly lady took pity on me. You know, she let me sleep on a pile of crime fiction until I taught myself how to walk.
What?
Wow, that's quite the childhood.
And she died tragically.
Huh?
Right there in my arms, man. You know, I remember a tear falling as she laid there next to the used homeware. And in that moment, I became a child of the streets.
I forgot they get mad after
Just
10
18
seconds.
Months old.
What a tale. What a tale. You're known for your direct and honest lyrics. Was
Okay.
your style informed by your troubled past?
Oh, like I said, I try not to talk about it. It's just
I hate these ones with like multiple angles.
Of course.
But my first album is about the story of the first
'Cause,
4
like, you-
times I
they don't
stole,
like if you
but
stay
I
on too
wouldn't
long.
starve. A small group of infants came to see me as their de facto leader.
And see.
They call me Mr. Cheese Slice. Anyway, we were like a family.
So it would seem. Recently, you've been quite outspoken about the government.
Yeah, fuck the government. Fuck Advance. Fuck Peter Clement.
What is it that you object to so vehemently?
So I guess you have to make the government happy.
They stole from us. They're taking our money and spending it, man.
Redistributing it. Actually, homelessness has been all but eliminated in the last couple of months.
So?
Surely that's a cause close to your heart?
Yeah. Nah, of course, man. Very much so. I just
Oh no.
Why do I have to pay for it, you know?
You don't. People have been rehoused on property seized from the historically wealthy. And that couldn't have been you, could it?
Look, yeah. I worked hard to be here. I built this from nothing. And I deserve to be rewarded for that.
Would you say you worked harder than, say,
Oh God.
care worker?
I don't know. But if people are taking something from my music, choose to value it, buy it, who's to say I don't? And no one can take that away from me.
Not even to help, say, vulnerable children?
Oh my God.
Mr. Cheese Slice.
What is it you're trying to say?
I just don't understand how you placed yourself politically. I mean, is it ideological or is it tactical?
Well, it's more of
Or
like...
maybe it's hereditary.
Stop trying to tie me in knots with your words, Jeremy. I let the music speak for itself. And the people agree with me.
Oh my God.
Well, that remains to be seen. But you have given me a very easy segue out of a conversation that I promise you was much more painful for me than it was for you. So here he is with his hit song, Mrs. Ludlow's Tears.
Oh no, I'm going to do something a little different. It's a new single I've been working on.
Oh, so this is unapproved, is it?
Yeah. You love it.
Excellent. Don't worry, we've got a state-of-the-art censorship system.
Oh my
What's the
God,
worst
yeah.
that could happen? So here he is with a new song. Aren't we lucky? It's Jesus!
First, fuck the government.
You're gonna pay back.
It's loud.
Well, we're all different races from many different places. At any given moment, only one could be the greatest. So you can feel the elation from your participation. Still two leaders in this motherfucking nation. Now we're getting sanctioned, talking about expansion. Why does Julius require a massive fucking mansion? So fuck all your schemes. I don't need your freaky team, and I don't need your help to achieve my fucking dreams.
Oh.
So don't make a fuss when you find you're one of us. Yeah, every single one of you's a
Oh
bit
my God.
Jesus. And you can call me crazy, cause no one ever pays me. But I won't waste a lifetime being motherfucking lazy. I may be inventive, my taste may be expensive, but why would
I got that one, fuck
every
you.
fucking incentive, although it's contravention of your obvious intention. I like to eat a little of the fruits in my invention. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. The best of the praise of the crest of the wave, cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking.
I mean, it's a pretty good song. For a game.
Cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. It's time to spawn a couple with a motherfucking pitchfork. So this is for the snub ones, the push and the shove ones, the folks who feel the burden of their motherfucking loved ones who had plenty like a motherfucking Bentley, the ones who now find
At least you guys get to hear the uncensored version.
the ones of aspiration who had to flee a nation, the ones who built a business out of dreams of perspiration. There's all sorts of people, the good and the evil. It only takes a glance to see we're not all equal. You make us the same, but we're not all the same.
Bro,
all our dreams,
let's start
all our
hang
schemes,
up
all our
it.
needs are not the same, and the best of the
He
brains
hates
of
the
the
government.
rest of the ways, cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Gonna take
Huh?
this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clement's motherfucking head, cause he's fake as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for.
The fucking chorus.
With a motherfucking pitchfork. Get out of your seats, get your asses in the streets, set a fire in the building, let him feel some fucking heat, say you hate to go get us.
I don't get in trouble for not censoring it.
And burn them on the powers of advances fucking letters.
I just gotta try not to incite government hatred, but I might do it again. I'm gonna do it this time.
Cause he's fake as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Time to spawn a couple with a motherfucking pitchfork. chase that dream. You don't
I
need
only get in
a
trouble for the cusses.
As harmless as it seems, cause they're stale and corrupt. Then your anger erupt, then your hearts and your minds and your fists to disrupt.
Oh, he's a member of Disrupt. Oh god, I might have just incited some violence on accident.
Jesus there with his new song. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. I'm sorry. I may not agree with you, but I'd just like to offer you an apology. I've just been told that there was some kind of issue upstairs, and an attempt was made to censor some of your lyrics.
What? Are you joking?
I'd just like to say to you and everyone at home that this was a mistake.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe it.
Here at the National
I was
News,
told
we
to.
pride ourselves on remaining neutral, unbiased, and independent of any outside interference. You have my word. We will never censor ideas. Back to you, Megan.
Well, a bit of dangerous language there. Sorry about that. Well, thank you to little Jeremy Donaldson.
That is true. He was telling people to go set fires and
Coming
kill
up,
Peter
we'll be speaking
Clements.
to a couple of familiar faces about their upcoming dramatic outing. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
That's the ad.
Just to remind you, using that old VCR.
It's ridiculous.
Last ad break.
This is just
Oh, I
a
know what he's
mix-up,
saying.
I'm sure. Now, if you come with me, I really do have to ask
Oh,
you to
trust me.
leave it.
My father's going to hear about this.
I understand. This is unbelievable, Megan.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jeremy.
So she's got Mr. Bozeman censoring the stuff, which is why I'm gonna get in trouble from it. I got an A+ though. It's fine. I had time to replay it if I wanted to. Just don't let me forget that I put the new one back in A. Is this supposed to be a game? Sports board.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, stop it.
Look at him.
If we could just get you in position.
Oh, say no more. Say no
Isn't this
more.
the guy I dreamt about?
Jeremy, you remember Mr. Algebra?
It is.
And Mr. Harris, and this is Ms. Raiden.
What?
Philippa, please.
We're back together again, eh? Who'd have thought it?
Perhaps a lower order demon.
It is awfully exciting, isn't it?
That's the guy I
Okay
dreamt
then.
about.
We're going live in 10 seconds.
Who's she
Open
being
your
the
camera
fuck out of her husband?
Try.
Her children?
5, 4.
I wasn't watching.
3.
Welcome back, and no, you're not mistaken. Sitting across from us are some very familiar faces.
You really are too kind, Megan. It was only a yogurt commercial, but I'm still proud of it.
Here to talk about his new show, we're joined by National Treasure Tommy Harris, the National Theatre's Philippa Raiden, and National Deficit.
I did dream
Jeff
about all of
Algebra.
them.
It's so lovely to have you all. Tommy, would you like to tell us about the show?
You know what? I'd bloody love to. It's about me. It's about my life.
It's about
And where did the
me.
idea come from?
So, right, picture this. Their legs akimbo, mid-session, sweat is pouring out of me like an immense hog. And then Cindy comes in, she says, Pete's on the phone.
That's Peter Clement, the Prime Minister.
Yeah, Pete's actually a really good mate of mine.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, no, he comes to training sometimes. He's actually a very good goal sweeper. Anyway, so, Pete, he says, Toby, he thinks my name's Toad, we see. He says,
He's a
"How
good
would
friend of
you
mine, but
like
doesn't know my name.
to spread your message of team spirit and cooperation across this fractured nation? How would you like to really make a difference in these desperate times?"
What did you say?
Yeah, right, yeah.
I think they're fucking.
So, Jeff, the question on everyone's lips is, what in God's name are you doing here?
Well, after the success of my debut work, and
Oh,
all the
that's
people
bad.
that I touched, I knew that I had a
High school.
career in theatre. Yeah? I've always been an admirer of Tommy from afar. So when my manager phoned and said that I'd been offered the gig as director, I was ecstatic. I whipped my trousers off and got straight to work.
Why did you do that?
I do all my best work with my trousers off.
Yeah, I've been told that too.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Right, Tommy.
Oh!
Sorry, would you just give us a sense of what the show is actually about?
It's about how hard it's been
What
for
the
me
fuck?
and some of the struggles that I've faced. It's like really getting to the heart of how tough it is to be me.
Oh
Call it
no. The rich
Tommy
kid.
Harris Jesus, that was hard.
Catchy. We actually have some clips of the process of the show. Would you mind telling us what's going on here?
Yeah, so the show is built around.
I didn't know they were
two
gonna
things
switch
that are
that on
important
me.
To it mixes scenes from my life, as well as epic fantasy retellings of scenes from my life.
What?
But Dad, you promised you'd come to my graduation.
I'm sorry, son. You're an embarrassment.
But Dad.
But Dad.
You promised you'd come to my
No,
graduation.
not Dad.
Back, demon! Back to the house!
Is that Gandalf?
Philippa, what's it been like co-starring with Tommy Harris?
I've always dreamed of
That was
treading the
Gandalf.
boards at medium-scale regional theatres, Megan. And for once, this show really gives me something to sink my teeth into.
What's different about this show then?
Tommy, Mr. Harris's show really lets me show my tremendous range as an actor. I've always suffered from typecasting, forced to play the same tired characters in every god-awful yogurt advert or godforsaken soap opera or, God forbid, a pantomime. But, you know, this show has really let me just go there.
Jeff, the viewers at home will be dying to know exactly what is it that you bring to the show.
Yeah, nothing.
Good question. I think these guys would agree with me when I say that it's my steady hand on the tiller, my arm round the shoulder approach that's really brought the production from strength to strength.
Absolutely right. Jeff's contributions are immeasurable. He was our rock.
Can you give us a sneak peek of anything else?
I had to get his underwear in there. Come on.
Yeah, all sorts, yeah.
Yep. We've got lots of exclusive first-hand experiences of Tommy's time in the underground sports board.
I just showed
And
sports
some
board.
epic fantasy retellings of Tommy's time in the underground sports board scene.
Oh my god. Oh, that's the guy from that sports board that was throwing the fake balls. That's why we know him.
You'll never take the sacred path!
And am I right in saying this was officially commissioned by the government?
Yeah, all paid for by the taxpayer, which, you know,
Oh,
to
no.
be honest, was actually a lifesaver, really.
I think it's fair to say that without Advance's support, we'd have had to cut the finale.
Which frankly would have been a travesty.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ!
What the fuck is that, dragon?
We do this every night.
Absolutely. It's a metaphor.
For what?
Death.
And the public are footing the bill, are they?
Too bloody right they are. Between the cost of my tour bus and the dry cleaning of my ties, I'm barely scraping a profit here.
Amazing. And where can the folks at home
Oh my
come and
god.
see this
So
for
Megan's like
themselves? We're
pro-government
performing
and
all over the
Jeremy's
nation.
like pro the
And
people.
can see it for absolutely free, all courtesy of Advance. Isn't that incredible, Jeremy?
Yes, it's unbelievable.
Well, thank you all so much for coming. Next time we see you, no doubt you'll have taken our jobs.
That's all we have time for tonight. Join us tomorrow when I'll be interviewing the world's most attractive horse. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. And from all of us here, have a peaceful night.
That's the ads. Let's get reset
Oh
for
my
tomorrow,
god.
please.
Hey, we must stop bumping into each other like this, eh?
Huh? She runs away. Ew. Let's keep going. B! Come on. I received a small bonus. We're not quite breaking even. Oh! Technically not negative! Hey! Our shares are going up. So keep playing their ads. Let's keep going, bro. Let's read. I do like the intro music. Oh no, it's kind of creepy. Equipment not working. Check the power's on. I almost forgot to. I can't wait to see this scene with fucking Peter again and she's crying. Oh, day 242 or 242. A ladder worth climbing. All right. It's a lazy Sunday afternoon in summer, with you and Sam making the most of both kids being out of the house. You head into the pantry, taking a moment to remember when it used to be your mother's room, before coming out with the last 2 slices of homemade cake. It's rare for you and Sam to actually get to finish sweet things in this house, and you savor every mouthful. Just as you take your last bite, you hear the sound of the front door slamming. That'll be Charlie back from the Go-Getters. You can hear him practically running to come find you, and he's grinning from ear to ear when he finally does. I have some really big news. You and Sam play along, sitting attentively with bated breath. Ready? Charlie asks, and as you both nod enthusiastically, with a flourish, he reveals a new badge from his pocket and proudly presents it to you both to examine as he announces, "As of today, I'm a member of the first tier Cohesion Cadets. There's way more stuff I'm going to be doing, and I'll be working some weekends, but it's really cool." Sam congratulates Charlie, but you can't help but frown. You and Sam grin, thrilled that he's happy. I mean, whatever. As long as he's not getting indoctrinated into the military, really. I don't know what else I could be upset about. He's just being a cadet, working on the weekends. A sign of things to come doesn't sound good. Shopping, something that always seemed so tedious before the sanctions, has become even more of a chore now. You managed to get almost everything you needed for the family this evening, but you'll have to come back tomorrow to get through this week. There's a queue to leave the car park, though it's hard to make out why in the dark. Hopefully whatever's causing it won't be long. As the final car in front of you drives off, you realize the queue is actually due to a checkpoint set up at the exit. A friendly-looking man in an advanced uniform, CCO emblazoned in a number of places on it, approaches your car and knocks on the driver's side window. You roll it down. "Good evening, nothing to worry about. I was just wondering if I could see your team membership card, please." "Weren't these cards supposed to be voluntary?" "I'm sorry, I don't have one." "Oh, that's not a problem. We've got forms with us right here, and we're more than happy to sign you up." The man gestures to his colleague behind him, a young woman in a similar uniform. She clearly received the short end of the stick and is stuck with the paperwork. "Thought these cards weren't required." "Well, strictly speaking, they're not, but there's also loads of benefits to having them, and there's no reason not to get one." His smile fades a bit, and when he puts a hand up to scratch the back of his neck for a moment, he leans over you, his presence now seeming a little intimidating. "I don't want one." Almost instantly, the friendly demeanor is gone and his expression is one of stern disapproval. "Well, obviously I can't make you sign up, but I would strongly recommend you do, and soon. We wouldn't want people to think you had anything to hide, would we?" He takes a step back and gestures for you to drive on. You're sure you see him writing something down in your rearview mirror as you head home, somewhat more hurriedly than before. Clearly advanced, are very keen on everyone joining the team. It's just Hitler. They're giving us numbers like the Jews. That's probably what it is, honestly. It's Kanye West. It's a Saturday, one of your few days off, and you made the most of it. But as late afternoon draws on, the invitation sits pinned to the fridge, staring accusingly at you. The Channel 1 Gala is a mandatory work event, Bozeman was very quick to tell you. Also, don't you dare be late. Probably not wise to risk the wrath. You already missed your anniversary this year, you're not giving up another Saturday. I think when we play this again, to get the other ending, we'll say fuck Bozeman, but right now I probably shouldn't. Best start getting ready. You wonder if Sam will give you a lift. A drink or two might help with the enforced office socializing. Hopefully it won't be too bad. After all, you're pretty good at your job, right? I'm mid. I mean, above mid, maybe, but mid. Yeah. You arrive on time, barely, at the Savignon, one of the oldest and grandest hotels in the capital. You're surprised to see a queue to get in, and quickly realize it's because people are being searched at the door by some very military-looking personnel in smart attire. While you're waiting, you can't help but notice just how very opulent the building is, possibly the fanciest place you've been to in your life. You submit to being patted down and with a sigh of relief are let into the hotel. Once inside, you're directed to the grand ballroom, and following the signs, you marvel at the sheer scale of the place and the amount of armed security guards. When you finally arrive, a very severe-looking woman at the door asks for your name, Alex Winston. She curtly checks her list before whispering something to the waiter beside her. You've made it just in time to be seated before dinner. Please follow Manuel here to your table. The waiter smiles at you and opens one of the great double doors, gesturing for you to enter. Immediately, you can see why it's called the Grand Ballroom. You pause for a second to take it all in and sip the last remaining drops of your water. You follow a slight tap on your arm, and Emmanuel gestures for you to follow him. He seats at the table in the central floor area with a decent view of the stage. Clearly you're in Bozeman's good books at the moment. You're sat with some colleagues you've seen around the Channel 1 offices before but don't really know that well. One of them informs you, far too excitedly, it's a very corporate evening of awards and speeches. At least the food should be good. I'm dyslexic, I think. Dinner is indeed lovely, and with the help of the, no doubt, very expensive wine, conversation flows easily enough. In fact, much to your surprise, you're actually presented with an award for Best Newcomer to the Channel 1 family. Well, this was unexpected. As you walk up to collect it, you recognize the presenter as Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimey of the Incisors fame. He thanks Advance for sponsoring this year's gala, before specifically thanking Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement for being in attendance tonight. As you take to the stage, you see the frontmost central table does indeed seat the Prime Ministers, as well as Bozeman, Meghan, and some other well-to-do types you don't recognize. That explains all the security. As you're handed the award, Dr. Atkinson Blimey asks if you'd like to say a few words. Make a joke. Most of the room breaks out into polite laughter, but you see that neither of the Prime Ministers cracks so much as a smile, and nor does Bozeman. He's too busy frantically flipping between examining Peter and Julia for a reaction and glaring daggers at you. Eventually they join in the light applause as Adrian ushers you back to your seat. Might not have been the smartest move. Why? What was I gonna do? Go, and they still would have been like, okay. Just as you're finishing up dinner, one of the other people at your table points behind you. As you turn, you see Bozeman walking briskly past with Julia Salisbury and Peter Pennant in tow. I don't know why I'm mixing his name up. I'm pretty sure he is pointedly ignoring you. He seems to be introducing the Prime Ministers to a selection of people at different tables. Better them than you. I don't like social interaction. You finish off the rest of the meal, listening to the last few speeches, and then head home. And all in all, it was a surprisingly nice evening. You might actually look forward to the next one, providing Bozeman invites you to that one, of course. He might not if I'm gonna start saying fuck the government on TV. Ooh, time to say fuck the government on TV. We're loading in. Knuckles. That was my knuckle cracking. That was so loud in the mic. I saw it. Holy crap. Oh, music stops for loading in. The heat wave. That's why I have the fan. Epic. Oh, I can't move. How do I know when it's cooled down? Oh god. Oh.
Hose down the sun, have you?
Yes, they've just
listen for that awful noise, I guess.
Classical illusions are no substitute for air conditioning.
You know, I genuinely thought you'd be in a better mood today. She's not even here.
Yes, but he is.
She doesn't like Meghan.
Gun-toting handler.
Who, Andy?
I don't know what the fuck his name is, do I?
He's here to keep us safe from people like Disrupt.
More like keep us in line.
Yeah, listen for the fan and stuff.
Guns. Give me the willies.
10 seconds, everybody.
What's the willies,
So,
though?
any actual real news tonight?
Well, the world's on fire. That good enough for you? Going in 5.
Oh, fuck.
4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Siege mentality. The World Council today established a military blockade to enforce the unjust and punitive
I don't know the difference between
now
these.
entering their 10th week.
Maybe there's no difference, I just have to pick one. Bozeman's cock blocking
Julia
me.
Salisbury issued a commanding response to this unprovoked escalation.
She looks awful.
The regrettable decision taken by the World Council this morning have left the citizens of this country isolated and
hands
fearful.
itchy. Hopefully nothing happens right now.
Advance have prepared for this day.
I'm good.
Our stockpiles are large. Our wealth is unfathomable.
Why?
And we will defend our citizens with every last breath from this latest brutal and calculated act of war.
War? No, my child's in the cadets. They better not fucking send my child to war.
Indivisible and strong. Thank you.
She looks very upset.
Ailing business. Wannabe beer magnate Johnny Handsleeves seems to have fallen on hard times as his brewery venture folds. It seems Johnny wasn't cut out for the brewing business.
They're both
as poor
awful.
Sales forced him to close his doors.
But I think this one's
And if
funnier.
this exclusive image is anything to go by, he hasn't been handling it well. Left with 8,000 cases of surplus stock, a heartbroken Handsleeve said he's been left with no
Fucking
choice
funny.
but to work his way through the leftovers himself. Johnny said, I reckon at my current pace I can get through them in just over 2.5 years. But then again, I'm smashed, so what do I know? In it to win it. Exciting news from Advance today with the announcement of a new monthly prize draw for all team membership card holders.
Okay.
Every month, lucky winners from across the country will be picked
I'll
at
get the
random
old
to
guy
receive what
sometime.
Team HQ are describing as unique prizes worth more than money used to be.
Oh no.
Take up on the scheme has been much higher than expected, and if this lucky winner's delighted face is
Look at
anything
how
to
he
go
looks
by,
drunk,
it looks
honestly.
like pretty soon everyone's going to have one. Glory hole.
Some of the government stuff
Due to
looks
the
like I don't
overwhelming
actually have a
public
choice, though.
disapproval of their controversial moves, Roundon's Fist announced that excavations are to be discontinued and the unfinished tunnel repurposed. Speaking from her divorce lawyer's parking lot, pitiful CEO Sophia
That'd be a
Remington
cool theme park in
admitted
a
the
hole.
attempt to dig through the earth was short-sighted and ambitious, and unveiled the future of the abandoned hole. Sophia hailed the planned
Hey,
underground
yo.
amusement park as a visionary design.
That would be
According
kind
to
of
a
fun.
spokesman, it's just like a regular theme park, but damper and more susceptible to cave-ins.
Epic.
Well endowed.
I mean, that or
Supplies
living there.
sent down to the struggling scientists of Dante's Taint arrived
Dante's
today to much
Taint.
jubilation and a few tears. With public opinion still behind the
Flards? The
stranded
fuck is
squad,
Flards?
the support team on the surface declared that no expense was spared in furnishing the academics with these vital supplies. The all-purpose
I
supply
don't know.
box
I
will
I'm
furnish the academics
honestly
with
tempted
everything
to
they
see
could
what he
need,
would have said about
from rations
Flards,
to
but
medical supplies to seeds. Truly, there's never been a better time to be stranded in a barren subterranean environment. Life
Okay.
during wartime. As if we didn't have enough aggressors on our borders, internal problems are growing for the government.
Sorry, I have a
as radical
pop-up here
activist
from
groups
Steam, and I
caused
thought it was something
chaos
for the
in
game.
Parliament Park last night. Scuffles broke out after the protest.
Hey, yo, is that my
resulting in multiple
son?
arrests and the injury of 3 community cohesion officers. Advance have yet to comment. As grassroots support for the movement grows rapidly,
I love this
especially in
photo.
those areas Advance have not yet been able to fully regenerate, people across
This
the
must have been
country
really
are
fun,
starting
like
to
making
fear
this
return
game
to the bad old days
and having
of
to do like all the
inequality,
photos
division,
and the silly
and
new stuff
multiple
must have been really
television shows
fun.
about buying houses. All this, and I'll be talking to some people with fascinating medical conditions, as well as one of the contenders in this year's Feline Football Championship, and her proud owner. That's all up on tonight's National Nightly News.
He looks so pissed. Oh god. I don't know if they're gonna make us sound like the Snuggle Hugs did, like the heat thing. So I have to try to like keep flicking back and forth. Holy guac.
But first tonight, our team of correspondents has been dispatched to every corner of the country to see how the people of this great nation of ours are coping with
is
this
that?
unprecedented hot weather. First, let's go to Megan Wolf.
Oh, it's
in
Megan.
Shining on Sea, to see what the scientific community has to say. Megan, how's the weather there?
It's
Ugh.
absolutely glorious, Jeremy. Thank you for asking.
Oh my
I'm here
god,
with
he's
Dr.
so
Anna
pissed
Burns of the University of Princeford. Are you
that
enjoying
she
the weather
gets
as
to
much
be
as I
out
am?
on the
Oh,
tropical
yes, it's
island and he's
wonderful,
here like
isn't it?
dying in
My
Britain
islands are
or
sweating.
wherever we are.
And you're part of a team carrying out a study into just
No.
what's causing this unbelievable heat. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, we want to be able to reassure the public once and for all that there's absolutely nothing to worry about and that they can enjoy their
He's so
sunstroke and
mad.
fossil fuels in peace.
You sound very confident about that.
Oh, very much so. I can say without any hesitation, there's really no cause for any concern here. I've actually left my car running.
Stay on.
So tell us about this experiment.
Well,
At least it does make sound,
weather
that's good.
stations from all over the world, along with atmospheric samples, and we take all that and we feed it into this state-of-the-art.
Is that a fax machine?
And very soon, we'll be getting a
Sounds
high-tech readout
awful.
of the results.
Blimey, that sounds very fancy.
I should just say, none of this would be possible
She's
without
reading
the
off her
generous
hand.
support of Rivington's Fist. This is all thanks to their
What's that sound?
unrivaled investment in our future, and may I just
Oh,
say,
that's that
complimentary
sound.
personal
Oh
anecdote.
god.
Oh, here we go. And
At least I knew that that was. I thought it was them for some reason.
absolutely fucked.
Oh,
This
ma'am.
can't be right.
Right, but obviously you said a second ago that everything is absolutely fine, so...
Oh.
Well, actually, under concern level, it just says, why, God, why?
We should be celebrating
Oh,
these
God.
wonderful results, I think.
We need to evolve gills within 40 years.
Oh, I was talking about the
Yeah,
ice
it
caps
just says,
melting.
Shit.
Look at you. This is meant to be a celebration. Can't go around looking like that.
Shit,
there you go.
shit,
Much
shit.
better. Can I just
Oh
say
my
thank you
God.
again to Sophia Remington for providing all of this.
Everyone, we don't have long. Time is running
out. Absolutely right. That is all we have time for.
Abandon hope and return to the forest.
Enjoy that. I'd like to thank Dr. Burns for just one
Oh,
opinion
God.
on the climate.
The sea will reclaim us all.
There you
That's
have
fine.
It,
We'll just
Jeremy.
live like Subnautica, except we'll kill all the beasts.
But everything is just fine.
Actually, I would hate that. I hate not knowing what's on the bottom of the ocean when I'm swimming.
Megan Wolf there, attempting to do some actual
Like the
news.
water in general.
Next, heads over to Robin Short, who's in Scritchford with some of the winners of this week's team membership lottery. Robin?
Thanks, Jeremy.
Oh, that's the
I'm
guy
here
we
in
put a photo
Scritchford
of.
with Gary Failsafe, a janitor at the local school.
Why are these two
and
winning again?
Amelia Jackhammer, an aspiring poet. Both of you were drawn at random from those who hold team membership cards to receive this week's amazing prize. How do you feel?
Oh, whoops.
Filled with fervent euphoria.
I accidentally clicked after, or clicked my right mouse button. I'm supposed to click my mouse
And
wheel.
all that we had to do was fill in a quick form or two.
Oh.
Wow, that sounds so convenient. But
Are they shaming me
you're
for
dying
not
to
wanting to
know,
get one?
What have you won?
That's right, Robin. I've won dinner with Julia Salisbury at
Oh,
one of
God.
the capital's top
Sounds like the Hunger Games, actually, the way our society is
I've
so
been
fucked.
invited to Peter Clement's house to help him dredge the gutter in.
That's absolutely terrific. You must both be over the moon.
I've written a poem
I guess I
about
don't have to keep checking if I know it's a high-pitched
Tell me
squeal
about the
sound.
moment when you first heard the news.
Well, I was battling against a particularly difficult floater. Probably
Oh,
one of the six
no.
floaters,
He's
when the
talking
headmaster
about-
came and
shit.
found me.
I was involved in a similarly brutal conflict with a particularly arduous stanza.
And she's an English teacher,
So you were both polishing turds.
Oh.
No, I don't like to polish them. I like to keep them intact for my collection.
Oh.
Oh.
How unexpected.
No
I
kidding.
don't polish turds. I write poetry.
Potato, potato. So Gary.
Oh, sorry to all your poetry buffs out there.
There's no harm in asking, I suppose.
Would you like to hear one?
No, thank you. Gary, when you signed up for
I
team
love Robin.
membership, was it
She's
in
my
hopes
favorite
of
character
winning the
other than
lottery, or were
Jeremy,
there other
honestly.
reasons?
I like a flutter, of course, but no, the boss said I had to sign up to keep coming into school.
Very sensible.
He was forced?
It's important to know who we're trusting around our children.
Oh, I have an unpublished book of sonnets about children.
Oh,
Perhaps
God.
you'd like to hear one?
No.
Or an anthology of haikus on the death of innocence.
I'd rather hear about Gary's turd collection.
Really? I thought you might say that.
Oh no, is he gonna actually show us his turd
Are you
collection?
alright?
Yes, it's coming.
Huh? Did you just eat
It's
paper?
inspiration, and it's delicious.
Right you are.
Oh, she's eating the air. Oh!
Today on the show, there's no news. Just a man who keeps multiple poos.
Is he singing
This
a...
big is my favourite. See how it's fibrous, really lovely
Oh.
texture.
Would you encourage other people to enter for their chance to win?
Why do I have a chance to
If
leave?
it's colour
I
you're
don't want to
looking for,
look
take
at
a gander
poop.
at old Blue Eyes here.
The national news lost its way when it covered some crap on a tray.
Some of these are quite rare.
Maybe that was unfair.
And that's all we have time for today.
Quick, Robin, end it.
Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Robin. What a lucky pair they are.
He's so pissed.
And finally in this segment, it's over to Patrick Bannon, who's
Oh, I
gone
did
to
load
the
him. Oh,
smelliest
fuck.
town in the
I
country
thought I forgot to
see
load
how the
the
unprecedented weather
commercials.
is affecting the locals. Patrick?
Hello there, Jeremy. Hello, yes. I'm here live in Grizzleford, which has recently voted the
Full
smelliest
picture of
town in
water.
the country. And I
Same.
have to say that,
This feels like deja vu and I don't like
smell
it.
really is. I mean, it's It's something else.
And I feel like I said that once too about I'm sweating now because of the deja vu.
Well, we're
And me
just all
saying
very
that's
proud
deja
of
vu
our
and I don't like
achievement,
it.
To be honest with you. You can tell that looking in proud as
I really hope it was just like in a stream so I just
You
go
know
back
what
one
it's
day and
like,
get
son,
all the clips of me
being
just
the
saying
second
I have
strongest
deja vu
town.
about a pitcher of water.
Living in the shadow of Arseminster. Those smug fucks. But who's
Whoa.
laughing now, eh?
Say what, not me, that's for sure. So what happened, mate?
Right, the good people from Remington's Fist came in and saved
Oh,
the
no.
day with their factory.
You're talking, of course, about the newly built Flard factory.
Yeah,
Flard.
they gave us this big presentation on
What is
Johnson
Flard?
Cove. But as soon as we heard about the stench,
Stay
we
on.
paid them whatever they wanted to put it here.
Oh.
Does the stink not affect your life in every way, Barry? I mean, perhaps if you're filling in a tax return or completing the physical act of love.
It's strong at first, but
Oh, God.
you get used to it after several
The
weeks.
heat
of
wave's
your
killing
first
my
bout of
everything.
sickness. The judges were very impressed.
Impressed about what?
What's sickness?
We'll see what time we finish this broadcast. I have to end the stream already.
Develop any symptoms. Now, folk are
Did he
saying
just shoot himself?
something about the production line and how they dump carcasses directly into the water main, but I think it's probably a few.
Is he like
barrels
picking
on
his
the
ass?
high
What is he
street- on the high
doing?
street.
Should I see a doctor? What are the symptoms?
Well, the first one is asking stupid questions. Then folk experience a loss of inhibition.
Fuck off, do they? When was the last time you brushed your teeth, this stinking old tramp?
Oh, God.
Next according is a period of randomly bursting into song, followed immediately by delusions of grandeur.
That's not really a problem. They'll sung 'em
Oh,
alive.
God.
Hello, it's sexy Patrick Bannon and he's
Uh-oh,
wearing
he has it.
shorts now.
He has the beef brain.
Oh, my God, look at me. I'm like a stallion. I'm gorgeous. Why didn't you tell me? I should take my shirt off. You know
The
what?
beast brain.
I'll even let you touch me if you want.
That will be the bout of undeserved self-confidence.
Love the Bannon.
Is this like
Feel
from
the
like a
Bannon.
heat stroke thing? Is that what they're trying to say?
Oh, man.
And
What's the farting sound in the background?
Oh,
All that's left now are the hallucinations and unconsciousness.
Nana Dottie? Was that you?
Oh, no.
Why are you made out of elbows?
What?
You know I don't eat opinions.
Oh.
Don't worry.
See, he made
folks.
like a deflating
Once you
sound
wake
when
up,
he
you'll
fell.
be just fine. We'll just find a place to stick him where it won't matter how many times he evacuates his bowels.
Oh, yeah, it is loud shitting. I thought I could hear him farting.
Right. That's all here from Grizzleford.
Look at them
a
go.
town that's really making a stink. I'm
Oh.
Barry Lardons. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Barry. With a naval blockade being set up around our coastline as we
Huh?
speak, when we come back,
Why?
I'll be talking to 3 members of the general public who appear to be here purely for medical reasons. Don't go away. Unless, of course, you've got something better to do.
Oh, okay.
We'll be back after these messages.
This next section
Is Gary just Barry just going still? Oh,
may request some censorship if it goes too off topic. You've done a
Oh,
great
wait.
job so far keeping everyone happy, so let's keep up the good work.
And I can't do this.
I didn't even hear what he said. I don't care about my boss's opinion.
I've done something.
I'm my own boss. Thank you.
Jeremy?
My mic is still.
Oh. Has she got the Joker smile? Yes, look at her face. It's probably because she's using all these like really awful products that I have invested in, so I keep playing the ads for them.
That's what I'm
No
talking
wonder
about.
6 out of 10
That's
times
what
recommended.
we should be doing an interview with the War Minister or a report from Grenfell Downs. Even the weather.
She's got the Joker scars. You can see the line right there.
Something like mine's off me.
Oh my
Exactly,
god.
which is wrong. People's minds should be very much on things. Christ, it's so fucking hot.
Please take your seats as quickly as you can.
I can't do this anymore, Jenny.
Imagine putting acid on your hair.
10 seconds.
I can't wait to see the next ad what she looks like.
Why don't you stop feeling sorry for yourself for 5? 5.
At least we know she's a real model that actually tests the product.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News with me, your host, Jeremy Donaldson. Later, we'll be talking to the captain of the territory's first cat football team, Professor
Epic.
Pumpkin. But first, I'm joined by 3 guests with some balmy bodily behaviours. Joining me is a woman who's been hiccuping for over 9 months. Isn't that right, Miss Piercy?
Yes, that's right.
I guess she's good.
Yes.
Getting
Tell us,
hiccups.
what brought all this on?
Well, it's all a bit of a blur.
I was adjusting with my back. Oops.
So I was
Oh,
watching
well.
your show, and I remember seeing the news about the election, and it hasn't stopped since.
Bro, that'd be awful.
Fascinating stuff. Also here is Frankie Steampipe. Perhaps you could explain to us exactly what your physiological foreboil is.
I'm here to say it's high time people like me were respected. We're constantly overlooked on the workplace.
He sounds like Winnie the
we're
Pooh.
Whispered about on buses, and we're asked politely to leave children's birthday parties. And it's disgusting.
Oh my god, I am.
I'm
Oh
sorry,
my
my
God.
bowels have comic timing.
And
The real question is,
finally,
did he
I'm
shit or is
joined
that
by a
all
man who
air?
answers every question honestly, even when it isn't aimed at him. How do you cope with that, Mr. Truman?
With a combination of booze, self-hatred, and hardcore pornography.
Whoa.
Is that
Not according to my therapist.
Well, in that case, let's speak to Rose. Tell me, how does the hiccuping impact you?
I get shushed a lot, which is hard.
Oh, that's not really her fault.
To stop answering the phones. It's really affecting my confidence.
Well, I find it really fucking irritating.
People tend to believe your story?
Fuck no.
Actually, I've been surprised at how much support I've received.
Is that guy shitting his pants
Why
again?
have you come here today?
Because my wife left me, and I was hoping that the fame would win her back.
We've started a group for people with ailments deemed broadly comical by society.
The wife. My wife left me and took the children.
Seriously?
That's right. And we bloody well mean it.
And who's joined so far?
A bunch of fucking losers.
It's just us so far.
And how much success have you had?
Well, we've seen some.
Why do you say "and" like that?
I don't want to toot my own horn, but it's been a runaway success.
Shit all. Not a single person come to our fun run, and all of our leaflets fell in the canal.
Oh god.
Well, Miss Piercy, some people are saying your condition was actually caused by the shocking events of that night. What do you think?
Come down, Mr. Donaldson. That's absolute rubbish.
What it'd be like to
Oh.
have a pair of tits.
Could you? I'm sorry, it's very hot. What was I thinking?
Oh
You're a teen
my
puppet.
god.
Or a sellout cunt.
Apologies. Just a reminder that he can't help it. And hey, if this isn't live television, then what is it?
Fuckfest of propaganda masquerading as journalism.
I'm not fucking Vance.
Frankie, Rose, tell us. How can
I don't get in
you
trouble
involved
for
with your
propaganda.
cause?
Yes, we're holding a sponsored run in Capital Park next weekend. It's called the No Smiles 13 Miles.
No, it's called the No Laugh Half. What did I say before the show?
That it was the team pulling Jeremy Donaldson's strings.
No, I didn't say.
Wow, we may have to end that there, unfortunately. What a harmless
Oh my
bit of
god.
fun.
Steady on! This is exactly what I'm talking about. We demand respect.
Yes, well, later, I'll be talking to Professor Pumpkin, a ginger tabby with a world-class pair of penalty paws. Is that really necessary?
No, it isn't. Let go. Not you.
Unhand him at once! Enough!
Oh my god.
Enough!
I missed the bleep. Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy's got a gun. Jeremy.
Don't you dare! Don't you fucking dare cut to the ads before I tell you to.
Okay, I
You in the
can't
broadcast
actually
centre.
anyway.
Bozeman's little scapegoat. You listen to me. You cut to the ads before I tell you to, and I will kill every single person.
Okay, I
in
won't.
this
I
studio.
promise I won't.
I am thinking about what I'm doing. I've been thinking about it for a long time.
Go,
We all
Jeremy.
should be. Christ, it's so fucking hot in here. Do you remember when we used to do the real news?
I like how I can still
Before it was
censor.
all lottery winners and bloody cat football. We are on the brink of a
I don't think
siege
it
the
matters
likes of
which one I
the world
pick
hasn't
right
seen
now.
In hundreds of years. The enemy is at the gates, and I'm stuck here talking to these three fucking idiots.
I think my hiccups have stopped. I think my hiccups have stopped.
You three, get the fuck out of my studio. Go on, now, go. Before I change my mind. Before I change my mind.
Oh my
Jenny.
god.
Lock the doors. Jenny. Lock the doors.
Yes, Jeremy.
The doors. Good. Yes. Now. Good. Right.
Oh my god.
You in the broadcast centre. You in the broadcast. Alex, you listen to me.
Oh, I'm scared. He's gonna shoot me through the screen.
I'm sure you've already loaded up exactly what you're going to play in the commercial, but today is going to be a little bit different.
Okay.
Look to your right. Yes, really. Look to your right.
Oh, I
There's
see.
a VHS tape, and I want you to load it into one of the machines. And when I say so, and not before, you play it. You've got about 15 seconds, so I wouldn't waste any time. Now, all cameras.
A.
I assume you won't be playing that tape. This station does not negotiate with terrorists. I hope I've made myself clear. You seem to know what to do.
Fuck it, we'll just replay. I plan on getting all the endings anyway.
Or now, we're going to show the other side.
I'm gonna show the ads. I like Jeremy.
Alex, play the fucking tape. I don't want to hurt any of you. If I see anything,
I think I pressed the. Yeah, I did. Good.
Alex, you're going to get me in trouble with that. Let's hope you made the right call.
Well, I mean, it was either that or fucking let him murder everybody. I don't want a shooting.
We are disrupt. We are the resistance.
Let's listen.
It's time you knew the truth. You
Full
know
volume.
the lying to you. You know the
I do.
elderly are not a burden.
I do.
You know the rich were not all evil.
I do.
You know the team membership card is an ID card.
I do. I didn't sign up.
No matter what they try to tell you.
It's
You
Hitler.
can trust us. Another faceless organization.
He's gonna take his mask
Shadowy
off.
figure with a distorted voice.
Is it my daughter? My mom? Is it Saw?
This is not a movie.
Who is it? That guy that was singing or the Alan guy?
My name is
oh,
Alan James. I used to try and shock people for a living.
Yeah, we know
for
that.
entertainment.
Some people, it's a shock value
Now we live in a
entertainment. Oh
time
my god.
where perhaps you need to be shocked. Perhaps we need to wake up. Advance are coming for our freedoms.
Yeah, because
They're
I think
coming for the
Bosun's
fruits
being
of our
paid
labours.
off by the government,
They
hence
will
why
take
it's
our
not
wealth.
being taken over
They will
publicly yet
euthanize
or
our
some
parents
shit.
and smiling throughout. They will turn our children against us if we voice our concerns. But you don't have to accept it. A great many people already won't. You can resist. You can disrupt. Find us. Talk with us. Join us.
Epic. Turn it down a little bit. I know he's got more, but you can see the subtitles.
This wasn't what I planned. I mean, some of it was. I had a speech, look. But this was unexpected.
So what now, Jeremy?
It was supposed to be your day off.
Day off. Please, don't do any more stupid things today.
Everyone likes it.
How long?
You already like.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News.
I like how he starts it like
Joining
that
me
still every time.
unexpectedly, for I very much imagine will be my last broadcast, are two new guests. Jenny works here at the National Nightly News and is someone I consider, well, a friend.
He wants to fuck.
And next
Too
to
late
her
though.
is- What's your name?
Andy.
Andy's a policeman. Only we don't call him that anymore. He's a community cohesion official.
Ah.
Sorry.
Is that my fucking son? That's what this is what my son does.
CCO.
And how's that feel, Andy? Being rebranded?
It's good. it's not about confrontation anymore. You know, the force had its fair share of problems.
I'm guessing I can do whatever I want right now, but I don't know.
The team doesn't have as many.
But it still has some.
I couldn't say.
Couldn't or wouldn't?
I don't know what you want me to say.
Christ, you're fucking useless, aren't you? We'll come back to you later. Jenny?
I don't want to be on the news, Jeremy.
Too late. It's way too late.
We'd want to do this. Jenny,
He's so deranged.
why did you join the National Nightly News team?
I always wanted to work in news.
Yes, but why specifically this program? The National
Oh my.
Nightly News.
It was the news everyone trusted. Is. Do you really want to quibble semantics at gunpoint?
Is there something else you'd rather discuss?
There's a great big Alan James-sized elephant in the room you seem to be ignoring.
What do you mean?
I saw your face when that foot came down. You didn't know, did you?
It's about the message, not the messenger. It's about the message, not the messenger. No. I didn't know. The people I met were with, he wasn't there.
Oh my
I
God.
didn't know it was Alan James.
I'm sorry. But seriously. Alan. Fucking
Fair enough.
You're flushing your life down the toilet for... God, I love you, Jeremy, but...
They're in love.
He's a good speaker. He's popular in the country. He's popular in the country.
That right?
Andy looks so scared.
Look, forget Alan James. There is still something deeply wrong. And you know it, Jenny. And you know it, Andy. And you know it too. Meanwhile,
They didn't like Andy.
I'm interviewing a guest who stinks of shit.
True.
Patrick is paddling about in shit. And Robin is literally interviewing someone who collects the fucking stuff. I mean, it's not sophisticated, but what a metaphor. We are sleepwalking our way into oppression.
True.
And the news isn't
I
saying
won't censor
anything.
that.
We're not saying anything.
Says who? Alan fucking James.
What are all those scientists working on at Grentham Downs? What are they testing underground at Altergrave? Andy, your turn. Make yourself fucking useful. How many people have you brought in for consultations just because they weren't carrying or didn't have team membership cards?
Oh, well, there's other forms of identification that we will accept.
For how long?
We're just here to help.
Then why do you need these?
Guns. That's what he's asking. Why do you need guns?
Not really help when it's offered at gunpoint, is it, Andy?
I don't think the heat's gonna bug me too much right now.
Let me help.
Is he gonna shoot himself? What does that mean?
You read these cards with my notes on it, and you'll probably digest a fact. That'd be helpful, wouldn't it, Andy?
Oh my God.
Knowing a fact?
I don't understand.
Do you want my help, Andy?
Yes, whatever you say, yes.
Security are here, Jeremy.
Eat it.
What?
Eat the fucking news, Andy, or I'll force it down your fucking throat.
Jeremy, stop.
Go on.
Really?
Eat it. Eat it, you fucking bully.
Jeremy, stop.
They will kill you. Please, don't make me watch that. Don't make me watch that.
He doesn't care. Look at him.
Of course. You're right. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone. You can put the card down now, Andy. You can put the card down now. You can go now. You too, Jenny. Fuck off over there. You too, Jenny. Off over there. They're nearly done. All cameras on me. All cameras on me. This new regime of ours is so seductive.
Seductive is a weird word to choose for that.
But before we all hand off our freedoms, should we ask to whom we're handing them over? Don't you want to know what's being done in your name? How many people were transitioned last month? A record high. Again, if you care. Shouldn't someone ask Advance how they plan to deal with this blockade? How many years or months of supplies we have?
The problem is like, I know technically if I'm fully on Advance's side, which we will probably do at some point,
There's a cat backstage.
for the, for the sake of the ending, sorry, he said, but I agree with him, and I don't want to censor him right now.
I didn't know it was going to be him, but I guess that just about sums it up. We are all up Ship Creek with a paddle made of Alan fucking James. Christ, it's also fucking pointless. I was going to quit tonight. Take a holiday. Try something else. Out of the limelight. Maybe try having a relationship. I hear they're nice.
Oh God.
Never tried.
Be prepared. Fair warning now, I don't know what he's gonna do. He might commit, unaliving himself.
And now, well...
God, Jeremy, don't!
I've tried my best to be honest with you, but this just isn't the news anymore. And I'm sorry. I've lost this fight.
Alex, think of the consequences.
I've let you down.
Please, we can't show this. Cut to the ads. Please, we can't show this.
My name's Jeremy
Now!
Donaldson.
Do it now!
If you can.
Do it now!
Somehow. I envy you if you can. I envy you.
Get ready.
Have a peaceful night.
Jeremy!
Oh my God. Like cut right at the good time, I guess.
Hi, I'm billionaire CEO Sophia Remington.
Oh my god.
But fortunately for all you young men out there, I've got something
I don't,
to occupy your evening.
Oh, God. If you could see my mouth right now. I got a good bonus for that. Okay, I think we're gonna end it there and see what the consequences of these actions are next time. But yeah, we will play through and get like all the endings. I think there are multiple endings. I guess I don't actually know that. There's very possibly not multiple endings, and this is just the course of the game in general, but I'll look into it. Well, I guess I have to put a trigger warning on this video now once I end this stream and go edit the VOD quick. Good thing we kind of figured out what was going on before it happened, but yeah. I'll see you guys Monday. I don't know, basically Monday I'm either going to be playing The Witcher 2 or we're going to be starting off with Mind Scanners, because even though we technically finished it, we are going to go for all 9 endings on that. Have a peaceful night. Bye.